Are you motivated by pain or are you motivated by reward? What do you turn into in pressure situations? People do business with people they like. Do people like you? The privilege of pressure, I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to play, but I must tell you, last year I played 3 rounds of golf with clenched butt cheeks. I mean, I could barely swing. I was like, oh, Jesus, if you hit it there, it's going over there. And I don't really like to play golf like that because it's really not a whole lot of fun. I would much rather be more relaxed and be able to swing. So part of the deal here is that I have chosen to pursue my own personal it. I'm going to encourage you to pursue your it, but you're going to have to learn some things about you that you might not be aware of or that you might not like. We had gone to a seminar, and the lady at the seminar was talking about how her husband drove her nuts. So of course I started to sit up and pay attention. And so she went on and on and on about how opposite her husband was from her, and I was like, whoa, this is like me and him. So she had this book that she had written. It was called Personality Plus. So of course I bought the book. I took the assessment for me and I took the assessment for him. And of course then I read off all of his weaknesses to him. And I was about 3/4 of the way down the weaknesses, and I had a delayed intelligence attack. And I was like, oh my God, you can't help yourself. I thought you acted like this on purpose just to drive me crazy. And it really was an awakening that that's really who he was, and he wasn't trying to drive me crazy, and I couldn't imagine anybody being that chill and that slow, which is what I fell in love with, of course, that smooth, syrupy, smooth golf swing. And then I married that, and then I wanted to kill him. If you have a person that's a high D personality, that's a competitive control freak, very driven, dominant, and high individualistic, you kind of got to be careful, because you could become a czar. Everybody has beliefs, and your beliefs come from experiences, okay? So let's say you're 2 years old, your mommy's walking you down the sidewalk in your little stroller, and up comes a furry, fluffy multi-poo, coming up to lick your toes, your bare feet, right? And you start petting this thing that looks like the live version of what's sitting in your crib, right? What are you gonna believe? Dogs are the greatest thing in the world. Oh my God, this thing is so cute. I love dogs. I want a dog. Let's have 5 or 6 dogs, right? Now, 10 minutes later, there's another kid coming down the street, 2 years old, in the buggy with mommy with bare feet. Here comes Pit Bull. Right? Scared to death. What do you believe? Dogs are terrible. They're going to eat me. Okay? So everybody has beliefs based on their experiences. So once you believe that, whether it's true or not, you develop an attitude. And once you develop an attitude, then you develop actions. And when you develop those actions, you act the way you are because you believe your beliefs are true because you had an experience. Well, guess what? I'm finding out my experiences weren't very good and my beliefs are not true. So guess I get to win.